Who? Gilmore?
Oh, Gilmore sitting down too. He was kissing on Cam.
It'll be alright.
French kissing. Crazy dressing there.
That boy be alright. I seen it. You don't even got your shit together. I asked him to play.
Hey, say that again. Damn heat, baby. Yeah, them motherfuckers did it. Yeah. They got to do a lot more. Again, they got to win. They got to win out, right? Yeah. That's the hardest thing to do. Win out. They fought a good game, man. But they ain't gonna be able to take them out the rest of the games.
You gonna join him out? I'm about to end up playing somebody online, man. You bullshit, man. All these motherfuckers ain't trying to get fucking copyright while they damn songs playing. Got blue on. You think I'm gonna play with? Shit, that's my home team jersey.
It's the NFL on EA Sports inside Gillette Stadium here in Foxborough. All the success in New England over the last few decades, and this crowd has never been more enthusiastic. A moment ago, the Pats emerged from their locker room. They are set as they'll square off with the San Francisco 49ers. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more.
Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
First carry for Raheem Mostert. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
The ball carrier.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
On 2nd down, Mostert. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
The 37-yard line.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow the ball carrier.
They'll try and run here with Mostert. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line.
Brought down at the 30.
Got what he needed for the first down with a gain of 2.
1st down, San Francisco.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll run for the first time with Tevin Coleman. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. It'll go as a first down for San Francisco on a pickup of 16. That O-line, they cleared a big hole there on that run.
The athleticism of offensive lines continues to evolve, and we're seeing it here. Not only are they controlling things right at the line of scrimmage, but they're able to get upfield to get to what we call the 2nd and the 3rd levels. You know, get to linebacker spot, the secondary spot, getting all the way downfield with their blocking, which helps keep the running back clean.
They'll try to continue that trend here this afternoon. The corner, Stephon Gilmore, on the stop.
It's 2nd and 8.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Garoppolo going to give to Mostert. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. They give those 2 yards right back, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 10.
2 yards, and it's 3rd down.
An extra corner comes on now for the Patriots D on 3rd down. To throw is Garoppolo. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack. Back at the 47-yard line. It's the former Michigan man, Chase Winovich, who gets in there to bring him down. So on 4th down, here's the Australia native Mitch Wishnowsky to punt this one away. Back deep is Gunnar Olszewski. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. Cam going to bring the Patriots up now, 1st and 10 at the 20. From the gun, here's Newton. And the Niners get there and bring him down.
Okay, partner, a couple points of interest right here, all right? Offensively, we see that they came out throwing the football, but maybe more importantly, The blitz that came defensively, they got right after it.
And you were telling me pregame before we came on air, you think this is something we could see a lot.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it because this is a unit that wants to play the game on their terms.
And his throw here is incomplete.
Well, as we get ready for third down, let's go back and recap here. The sack on the first play of this drive, that threw a wrench in what they were trying to accomplish because they were compelled to throw the ball on second down. A running play was not in the works. And that incompletion set up another passing down here on third and long.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. And that will be incomplete.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep two eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting two hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
And when it's said and done, it's a 58-yard punt. And the Niners will go on offense. First and 10.
Shit out here.
17-yard
Hey, my
run.
nigga, hey, he kicked the ball. See, my nigga just shaking out of bounds. And shit. I'm like, what the fuck? That's crazy. I could have hit a lot of damn yards. That's that bullshit.
The black ass lucky you ain't fucking phone.
Yeah, you know why it is.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. To throw, it's Garoppolo. And that's incomplete. Charlie Werner, the tight end, the intended target. Third down here.
He's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. A play fake from Mostert. Now Garoppolo. Now Garoppolo is in trouble, and down he goes. Deatrich Wise coming in and dropping for a loss of 8, and it also brings up 4th. Here comes the 49ers punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away.
Yeah, your guy going out of bounds.
Returnable here from the 38. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Found good room to run there. Returns it 14 yards. And the Patriots will have great starting position as they take over 1st and 10. They'll fake the handoff. Now Newton. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. And now a pass dumped off to his running back. Broke through some contact, but unable to reach the 40. They get 6. That'll leave him with 3rd and 4. He missed on his first 3 passes, was 0 for 3. Now gets a connection. Maybe that'll get him going.
Yeah, it wasn't a time for panic, but there was some concern because once you start in a certain pattern, you wonder, can you get out of it? And that flips the other way, too, when you're throwing it really well. In this case, now he's got his first completion. They think he might be off to the races.
No score after 1 on EA Sports.
No score.
They had the catch on second down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at third down here. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
In any event, it happened pretty quickly. I'm not sure he made the right decision on that one. I think if he had it to do over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
And this will be a long field goal if the skies were clear. But here in the rain and the elements, they'll go for it on fourth. Newton throwing again. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on fourth. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. They'll run with a former member of the Crimson Tide, Damian Harris. There to stop him on the defensive side, Fred Warner.
Well, the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back down and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run. But the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Ryan Izzo, the intended target, and it's third down.
That was not a real confident throw right there. And he's just 2 of 7 to start the game. Now he's going to have to find a groove with a big third down coming up. Let's see if his confidence can increase.
That's complete to his running back, Burkhead. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That goes as a gain of 11 and a Patriot first down.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
And he'll take this down for about 4 yards, down to the 15-yard line. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one.
And, boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
6 yards to go.
New England on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Tart. The 40, the 30, 10,
You know they pay me that.
and into the end zone. A pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown.
We constantly talk about defenders having great vision and being able to see plays unfold and make their own plays. But you also have to have good feel as well because you can't see everything out there. See the play unfold, feel what's going on, and then get to the right spot and make your own play. And in this case, it turned out to be a highlight one.
Looking into the raindrops, and he muffs it. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
They run on first down as they're able to get this forward for about 4.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
And he's just going to get rid of this thing to no one here. He throws it away, and now it's 3rd.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
New England on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be 3rd and 6. And he'll have his man. That's Edelman. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. Edelman's first catch, and it's good for a first down. Now a first down throw for Newton. This is White on the screen. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 17 yards there for the Patriots as they got themselves a first down. 44-yard line. Throwing again is Newton. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Edelman was the intended target, and now it's second down.
CD, I want to sneak in a little NFC East talk here. I don't know what to make of this division. Through 4 weeks, they are a combined 3-12-1. The Eagles would actually be the division champs right now at 1-2-1. Washington and Dallas 1-3. The Giants certainly not out of it, even though, CD, they're 0-4 right now.
Yeah, this is unbelievable when you think about it. And if we were talking soccer, we'd be talking relegation, wouldn't we? Right? Would this division even exist next year? But there is potential there. The Eagles came alive with a big win on Sunday Night Football, beating San Francisco in San Francisco. Washington, they're trying to hang in there. Dwayne Haskins has to play better. Dallas should be the team. They've got to fix their defense. And the Giants, they may be 0-4. They're going to fight hard, but I don't think they're contenders in this division.
So second down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Newton out wide. That's complete. And he gets it down to the 32. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. That time on the run-pass option when he decided to throw it. Not a quick little drop-off. He went downfield a bit.
Reminiscent of a triple option quarterback in college because he faked it inside, and instead of immediately throwing it out to the perimeter, stepped back in the pocket to find a target downfield.
The 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Patriot first down. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
Give him 9 there on the first down completion. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17.
Tackle made back at the 17-yard line.
From the gun on third down, Newton. He hits White, complete. And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. They're able to, and he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. A 9-yard touchdown ground. And the Patriots are within an extra point of tying this one up. Had the option to hand that one off or run it himself, but instead, a really easy, quick pass.
I like the way they made a decisive decision and got it right to the receiver. One move later, he's in the end zone.
A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
On the return. The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime.
A minute left in the second quarter.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on first and 10. Garoppolo looks to throw. And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long. They run out of the shotgun with Mostert. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1.
I said, Rick, I got a minute to go. I couldn't message you because I'm in the middle of the game at the moment.
And on third down, a nickel formation here defensively. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 44-yard line. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout, as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. On first and 10, it's Mostert. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. Kyle Duggar up to make the tackle.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the gun, a run with Mostert. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a third down. And he gets it to the 34, good enough for the first. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. He's going to need a little mustard on this one. It will be a 51-yard attempt. And his kick is absolutely perfect. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these two teams as we come back for this second half. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And he returns this to the 22.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors. But overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up. And we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. That one unable to develop. Never got going. A loss of a couple. And it's second down.
12 at the 41-yard line.
2nd and 12. Out of the gun. Newton. Slant route. Caught by Edelman. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
That's a gain of 8. Makes it third.
On third down, a run from White. And they go backwards here. Losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
4th down.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. Cam goes out wide quickly. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. They're able to keep the drive alive. 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. 7 yards to pick up on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. And he slings one that's incomplete. Ryan Izzo, the intended target. And it's 3rd and short.
They did almost everything right. Excellent coverage, breaks on the football, just unable to haul it in and take it the other way. So he dropped an interception. The key for him now, don't dwell on it, just move on to the next play.
Defensively, they rally the troops to force 4th down after that 7-yard pickup back on 1st. Now on 4th down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete. Pretty solid coverage there by the All-Pro Richard Sherman, able to get a hand in.
With that, let's look ahead to Week 5, Charles. Some of the big games coming up as we continue into October. Starts with a good one Thursday night, 3-1 Bucks. The 3-1 Chicago Bears. That's Brady versus Foles. I'm sure we'll hear plenty about that. And then Indianapolis at Cleveland. One of those teams, Charles, is going to be 4-1. What else do you have on the docket?
Well, don't forget Minnesota will come up their first win. They go to Seattle, who's 4-0. That's a Sunday nighter. And then the Chargers at New Orleans on Monday night. I think Justin Herbert having to face Tom Brady and Drew Brees in back-to-back weeks, not something you would dial up. But this kid seems up to the task. He's played well despite the fact the Chargers have struggled with their record.
A 2nd and 10 now. Third quarter action from Foxborough. Once again, it's Mostert. And some space here. He's at the 30. Past the 20.
I'm going to show you, man.
Touchdown, 49ers. Raheem Mostert, 57 yards. And the 49ers add 6 to their lead.
I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They had done a nice job on him in the first half. But there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. Finally here in the second half, that got done.
For San Francisco.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Newton and the Patriots with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. He's back to throw here to start the drive. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. A nice little screen. They get 6 on 1st down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Now a pass here caught by Edelman. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
1st and 10.
A shotgun snap for Newton. And that is incomplete. James White, the man he was looking for out of the backfield. And it's 2nd down.
Well, hey, you know what I want to do? Let's take a look at some of the leaders right now around the National Football League, because some impressive numbers. Although the Cowboys are struggling, Dak Prescott, almost 1,700 passing yards. He's on pace right now for better than 6,700. Russell Wilson, we know how well he's playing. 16 passes.
This is caught inside the 15. And all the way down to the 10-yard line. A big play there for New England. 52 yards.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10.
To the air again, Newton. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. Ryan Izzo. Beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Patriots are back within a score. He was on point throwing the ball right there. He had the big play to get him down close, and then he delivers a touchdown pass on 1st and goal.
And you mentioned the big play that got him down close. I think that big play left him reeling a little bit. They didn't recover from it. And you know, they always talk about having to have a short memory on defense after a big play against you. Looks like their memory was a little too long there.
That's caught. And he'll get into the end zone as the 2-point conversion is successful.
17. Patriots 15.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Taken in the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
25-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead.
They throw right away, and that's complete out on the right side. Yeah, this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Call that a gain of 5 as the clock ticks inside of 2 minutes to go now in the third.
30-yard line.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. They hand it off to Mostert. And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32.
He's tackled at the...
And that last carry puts him right at 100 yards for the game. So how has he done it? Because he's been patient, followed his blocks, let everything develop, and then burst through for big gains.
Again, they'll run it with Mostert. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. And this will be taken at the 13. Nice punt, but good work on the return to get back 11 yards. And the Patriots take over
at their own 24-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And things are starting to move in the right direction. They get the touchdown last drive, then their defense gets them the football back.
Yeah, now they have a chance to get the lead if they can put something together here. I'm eager to see how they decide to do it. They want to be methodical, or they want to take the big strike and go after it right now.
That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down. Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. Back now in Foxborough. It's been a good one so far. Just a 2-point game here as we get set for quarter number 4. Play action. It's Newton. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. Another 18-yard gain. They had 18 on the previous snap as well.
And that's how you throw for a whole heap of yards in a game. You get efforts like that from your receivers. How about him laying out for that cat?
Yeah, excellent. Makes the quarterback look a whole lot better. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Eluding the pressure right. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. In the pocket, chucked it away. Flag comes down.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are on the field, have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
They lose the yardage, and of course they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. Now this throw caught left side. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 32-yard line. That one a gain of 20 and a first down from the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. Again, Newton. Throw caught here by Bird. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Good. Give him 30 yards there.
Well, this is where an offense needs to show what it's made of. And in fact, where a quarterback needs to show what he's made of. Trying to engineer a 4th quarter comeback, and he hits a big one right there.
And Mo, play man.
They've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. They'll try and run with Harris. Now he's over the line and into the end zone for a Patriot score. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And once again, the Patriots are back out in front. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line. Because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
49er offense set to get this drive underway.
Now, the bad news for them, they've seen that cushion they once had totally evaporate, and they're working from behind. The good news, they now have the opportunity to regain the lead right back.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
Brings up second and
looking to throw again on second down. Garoppolo.
That's caught by his running back, Raheem Mostert.
And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there, not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. On the handoff, this is Mostert.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Devin McCourty brings him down.
They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL, and he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
So after the run for no gain, here's second and 10. Working from the gun, Garoppolo.
They'll get this into the hands of Mostert.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Garoppolo to throw for it on 4th. Completes it to Samuel. And he's going to get this inside the 30. The conversion is successful with a sizable gain of 13, and the decision to go for it looks like a smart one. Mostert. And only able to muster a couple down to about the 27.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball in this drive and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play, stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally because otherwise, pass rush will just tee off on your quarterback. It makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
From the 27, Garoppolo. And a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Jason McCourty. 30. 10.
Greatest show on earth, baby.
And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Patriot defense has a touchdown. So now the Pats offense comes on, and they'll try for the 2-point conversion. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
28, 49ers 17.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
25-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right? Good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last one didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position and not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
He's going to let it fly. He's got a man complete. And all the way inside the 35 before he goes out of bounds.
A gain of 40 yards.
When teams practice their plays during the week, they're hoping that it's going to pay off on game day. So it sure has to feel good for them when they hit them during a game, and they hit that one there for big yardage.
Garoppolo now, first down throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
It's easy to see when we review this that the ball needs to come out quicker, because if you don't throw it right on the break, you bring a crowd of people into the equation.
And that's why it got knocked away there. Second and 10 from the 33-yard line. Garoppolo looks to throw once more. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Deebo Samuel was the intended receiver, and it's third down.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
Throwing is Garoppolo on third down. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's fourth down.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
And this one is right down Broadway. And that'll make this an 8-point game. So you knew one way or another that they needed the two scores. They get the easy one out of the way. Now they'll get the ball back, hopefully.
Yeah, and the question is, how do you accomplish that? Do you onside kick it? Or since you have all three timeouts, do you kick it deep? To me, I'm playing field position with all three timeouts. I kick it deep and try and pin them back there.
This is secured by the Patriots. A tough one there. They certainly wanted that when they needed it, but they didn't absolutely have to get it. They still do have three timeouts.
You're exactly right. They had to attempt it. But even though they didn't get it, as you noted, with three timeouts, if they can get these stops on defense, all hope is not lost.
Cam going to swing this out wide to Edelman. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
And that touchdown should make you feel comfortable. But do you really feel like it's totally over yet?
Not totally, but I think you're pretty much there.
Yeah, you still got to make sure you stay with it, do all the right things down the stretch, especially on defense. But that touchdown there, you got to feel good about your chances.
Folk connects on the extra point, and the lead is up to 15 now. This will make it into the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that. And they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. Garoppolo on first down. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. It's Kyler Duggar who picks it, and a return across midfield and to the 46-yard line.
Obviously disappointing, but you had to go for broke here, down 2 scores. So that forced you to make some throws you definitely wouldn't want to make. And I think this interception is going to pretty much write an end to this one.
I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10.
Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked by Emmanuel Mosley. And he will bring it out past the 20-yard line. He got out of the pocket there, was wondering what he was going to do with it, but I think he was calling, his receiver was calling for the ball, wasn't he?
He certainly was. The problem, he called for it too late, and when he delivered, they were all over him in the secondary and came up with the interception.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They can't do much at this point, partner. This one is going to go down in the loss column.
You don't make up for what has happened during the game in this sequence here. Maybe you hand it off and let someone run the ball if you so choose. But otherwise, just kneel down, call it a day, and try and prepare going forward.
Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. This is Mostert. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down. Today's final score, Patriots 35.
Charles, we saw a lot of points go up in this one. Certainly defensively, stuff that they can look at on film, don't you think?
No doubt about it. And they've got to go back and check where the errors are, how they're going to fix them.
Don't rush an ass
continue to get better at what they do. But they also need points. Even if you win a game, that can hurt you.
I don't know how the hell that guy jumped up and got that damn ball. They were wide over here to burn, too. Crazy shit.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. The Patriots winners here at home as we say so long from Foxborough.
All right, man. I'll come right back.
What happened?
I'm gonna play the mic. Ain't that plug? I'm coming right back.
What happened?
No, you want? I'm coming right back to the mic. I'm plug.
Who's your daddy?
Who's your daddy?
Yeah, skit your ass up.
Ain't been by that way,
Who's your dad?
They ask you who your daddy is. Hey, younger brother. Mike, don't talk to you like that. Frazier's down. Get up, Mike. Oh, shit. Little brother talk to you like that. All right.